Our first speaker is Professor Hashimoto. Those of you who've been here before know Dr. Hashimoto, and he's going to be speaking. But before I do that, I need to make an announcement. At one of the sessions yesterday, there was some confusion about papers. And there's a possibility that you picked up some papers thinking they were yours, and in fact they're not. So would you please check your papers, and if you find something that isn't yours, it's some student papers. Professor Siebold, I think it is the name of the lady. She misplaced or lost some papers that belong to a student. So please check your papers, and if you have something that's not quite right, tell Najib probably. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Okay, so please check your papers. Our first speaker this morning is Professor Hashimoto from Kogakuin University in Japan. His title is How to Learn Multidisciplinary Design, Biomedical Engineering in Cross-Cultural Seminar.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Today, I have so many slides, so please be relaxed and enjoy the figures just. Kogakuin University has established 1887, and it is one of the oldest engineering university in Japan. And we call it the name of the university Kogakuin University because Kogakuin means Institute of Technology in Japanese. So we cannot use English name. We just put Japanese name, Kogakuin. And located in Tokyo area, we have two campuses. The main campus in city side, connected to the biggest station in Japan, and you don't need any umbrella to go to that because it's connected by tube. And another campus is outskirts of Tokyo, and you enjoy the color waves. Let's start with learning. Segmentation of learning occurs and the integration for multidisciplinary problem. And what is biomedical engineering? Biomedical engineering collaborates between the living body and devices. So the mimic and prosthesis is the theme of this time, and engineering works as a comprehension tool. And I started with artificial organs, and artificial organs should exist with human. If you think about the surgical robots, do we need surgeon? A robot can be controlled by big data, and AI can learn new data without preconception. And controlled by artificial intelligence, robot can realize multi-movement, and robot can continue movement for a long time. But should we think about emotional aspect of patients? And the second example is artificial intelligence for medical data. So do we need internal medicine? Do we need legal restrictions for the data? And does gene technology contribute to human health care? Models is important before statistics, and enough number of samples makes difference between mean values of two groups. And the third one is telemedicine. Information technology has changed healthcare world, and you can check yourself at home. But should we think about the security, privacy, out of control cases? So you can understand now, biomedical engineering field is connected to many kinds of disciplines. Biology, science, engineering, pharmacy, medicine, and all of that. Also ethics, religion, economics, society, sociology. And in my experience, I created a new department, first department in Japan, biomedical engineering. At the time, many professors and many kind persons taught me how to create new department. And I started with making a new curriculum. Core curriculum is experiment, so students can enjoy the experience. Now also, I designed the special location for the lab, a learning environment, a training room next to the laboratory. Is very nice for the student. And interdisciplinary field, we need a huge amount of subject, of special field of subject. So it's really it'll be difficult to understand, for the student to understand the relationships between subjects. So I designed bridge curriculum. A bridge curriculum means a bridging between courses. So multiple professor is interned for each subject. So interdisciplinary it makes connection between subjects. And if you talk about creative engineering design, multidisciplinary idea support that kind of design. Moment. And the opposite way of thinking is very important. You have to think about one things from several kinds of viewpoints. And the creative engineering design, we need more and more quantitative information. So just statistics is not enough. And we need more and more quantitative data. So we use many in vitro experiment model. And for evaluation, plus or minus, and preconception disturb your idea. So positive thinking, we should take it. And the learning communication, multidisciplinary and cross-culture simultaneously is the theme of this topic. And to make communication, maybe you have to find out some common base. And motivation we need. How do you get curiosity? And cross-cultural communication is very nice to stimulate curiosity. So each culture can communicate if you have enough motivation. And how do you get universal tool for communication? Language is the only answer for that? No. For engineering student, they can use drawing, figures, or mathematics, or unit. But it's international. So we start annual cross-cultural student seminar on biomedical engineering from 2011, and the table shows the number of students who attend that seminar. And how do you free from preconception? Variation of academic background of student will help that. And each group of workshop includes variety of backgrounds, students from variety of backgrounds, mechanical engineering, material science, electronics, environment engineering, nursing, dentist, pharmacy, and so on. That is very nice because biomedical engineer come from many special fields. And how do you find topic? Last year's theme was magnesium. And the student find out several agenda, several topic from this title. And the student impression of group work was through presentation was serious, though presentation was serious, but the discussion was interesting. I have never experienced this kind of field work. Group activity was very exciting. The exercise stimulated me to study English, and I will join again. I depended on level too much, or it's difficult to summarize the ideas. I have found different backgrounds of thinking, so on. And the presentation training is also very nice for them because they have to explain the idea to the interdisciplinary field people. And the presentation training makes them to find out something new every time. And the student nowadays can use internet system, then they can find out something interesting, and they try the experience for the trial to explain it in the another field. So these slides come from this conference. And the student impression of presentation training was as follows. High-level research stimulates me to continue the research, and I learned essential expression and effective presentation. Communication is not easy between people of different cultural backgrounds, and the language is not the only tool for communication, and eye contact is important. I should accept more questions, topic, and common background is easy to understand. And last seminar, summer seminar is in Athens and Mahidol University in Thailand in January this year. And in that seminar, they did a workshop and they made a report, student report. And the student report, I found a variety of topic they found. And what the student should do is your proposal should be included in your report. And that is not easy for them. So making report with your proposal, you have to find needs, and you have to find innovation and the contribution. You have to create design, and you have to think about ethics and the adaptability to human. So many kinds of topic they should learn. And it's a little bit difficult for them to find out originality or novelty. It is very nice learning. And how do you find problem? How do you use information without plagiarism? And how do you display your idea? There are many learning topics included in this seminar. And the presentation training laboratory visit is also works very nice. And the slide shows the laboratory visit. And the student impression of laboratory visit, and I won't forget your passion as a researcher and laboratory tour gave me a new idea, and I want to study more about biomedical engineering. I was able to participate in the experiment and discussion. I have found a similar project to mine. And this slide comes from 2000, this meeting. It was my first experience to attend this. And from 2000, I attended several times this meeting with students. And at this time, 12 presentations included in 3 sessions. Sorry, but this was yesterday. And this morning, I will take the third part. Okay, and this session, Biomedical Engineering 1 to 3, the topic is how can we make the collaboration between living body, cell culture, and man-made design. So stimulation with device and analysis of the living body or cell culture is the main topic in this session. And we had a very nice micro and biosystems research center in our university. So this is a very strong point in my university. So students enjoy micro machining by themselves. And the if you're speaking about WMSCI, World Multi-Conference on Systemics, Cybernetics, and Informatics gives good opportunity to learn multidisciplinary idea because it welcomes not only variety of special fields of study, but also a variety of researchers from variety of cultural backgrounds. The English is now an international tool, but this conference includes Spanish session, and there are many kinds of, there are a lot of countries who speak Spanish, so I can see a variety of people from variety of countries. It was very happy for me. And many academic conferences are concerned into special fields so that number of participating countries is limited. Although a specialized club group is convenient for peer review, it is not almighty for global society. And global society consists of a variety of elements. The single discipline is not enough for application to global society. So multidisciplinary idea breaks through a global problem and creates innovation. And if you look at the number of papers in proceedings, you find out a big number of countries included in the proceedings. And it is good stimulation for young students to join in the multi-society, and WMSCI supplies multidisciplinary society and cross-cultural society simultaneously. And at the beginning, students tend to pay attention to the language itself. After the seminar, students found it is not so difficult to find the rule, but difficult to understand the backgrounds. So common background of biomedical engineering helps them to find a way of thinking. And the cross-cultural multidisciplinary seminar for students has been exemplified, and the way how to learn interdisciplinary design has been discussed. This is not conclusion. Students from a variety of backgrounds of research area and culture have joined in the program. Through the training, students realize another way of thinking, which stands on another base of idea. The process is effective to educate multidisciplinary concept. And this talk comes from my experience. I try pass my experience to next generation. This is my beginning point. I took an internship in Institute of Artificial Heart in Free University Berlin, Germany, when I was a student. And that experience stimulated me a lot. And also I experienced many disciplines from my affiliation. Mechanical physics, I started with mechanical physics, School of Medicine, electronics, biomedical engineering, mechanical engineering. I've come back. And also look at the research, tribology, artificial heart, biomeasurement, and cell and tissue engineering, biomechanics. And if you look at the collaboration with medicine, cardiovascular surgeon, orthopedics, plastic surgeon, neurosurgeon, anesthesiologist. And each discipline has philosophy. I experienced two doctor theses. And medicine and engineering is, I feel, completely different. And in medicine, statistics is very important. And engineering, standardized is more important. So experience reviews of two doctors. And I always talk to engineering students, the statistics is not almighty. And making theme, if you look at the making theme, cross-culture or multidisciplinary, it is not, is it just a fusion, or it should be a checkered, or emblem of Olympic Game Tokyo 2025, 2020, we use a checkered pattern. I thanks to a lot of professors support our cross-cultural seminar, and these references you can find out from the journal of this conference. Thank you very much.